Crisco the Imperial because he's smooth. An orc or writer. Yeah, we just played it. We're gonna go with Imperial female. Vesta. Vesta is nice. I don't care so much for the Ragon. We're gonna go with Vesta. We are an Imperial. I want to be pretty, okay? We can go with that. The very beginning. Unfortunately, I did a quick character creation, so we're not actually going through the whole thing. I like the dark hair, but I don't like this hair, so... Actually, that's not bad. But what sort of class are we thinking of? I mean, this is always one of my favorite hairstyles. What sort of class are we thinking of? I can imagine her as an official. Give her the Karen haircut. I don't know what is Karen haircut. Agent or bard. We've done a bard not a long time ago. Merchant. Merchant would be nice. I haven't updated. Like, I have updated ahead of the classes. I have pushed the update to Nexus, but then I haven't updated it on my mod list. So, agent. We would have speechcraft, sneak, acrobatics, long, light armor, short blade, and a little bit of mercantile. We can be an agent. An agent of... what faction? Yeah, that's the thing. If we are an agent, I think we need to be very strict with the factions. I.e., we would have to be purely... we're an Imperial. So, Imperial Cult, Imperial Legion, possibly Mages Guild, because it's an Imperial Guild. EEC. Are we going to Solstheim though? But that would fit. I think we need to go with only the strictest Imperial factions. Would a Karen have a higher speechcraft? Although, but what is a Karen? Is that a reference I don't know?
Don't know a Karen?
No?
They're usually women who are extremely difficult to deal with as customers. They are extremely entitled. They have a haircut which is like so. Like so.
Like that?
Yeah, but like extremely neatly trimmed, so. It's a soccer mom haircut.
I didn't know.
It's the type of person you make fun of on the internet.
Clearly. I can see that. Alright, so agent is definitely an option. I want to go through because there might be... I think I have a diplomat option as well. How about barrister? I am not savvy with the internet meme. And I completely rely on you to educate me, but you fail terribly at that. I don't understand memes a lot of the time. Occasionally I go, okay, I got that. But most of the time, like, It's not an internet meme, though. It's a real-life meme. How do we feel about barrister? A harsh reality of American life. Fair enough. Barrister's not bad. I was thinking of diplomat, speechcraft, long blade, but the diplomat is also, it's sort of a, the way I imagine the diplomat is like a knight that never fights, because they also always have like official missions. A cat snatcher is catching slaves, basically. I think it's going to be between, ooh, Imperial Archivist, Enchant Alchemy, oh, that's very, very much leaning towards magic, though. With some speechcraft. Become a painter, yes. We have traveling artist. I mean, I can be a paladin. Can be a queen, then everybody will respect me, right? For sure. For sure. Yeah, I need to update. It's like, I need to download my updated version, essentially. Yeah, I'd rather have speechcraft as a major. Yeah, there are many, many options. It's my fault entirely. I love having... I mean, to be fair, before I made that mod that adds about 100 different classes, I would always do a custom class. With that mod, it adds the class, but also when you start with that class, you get items that are really about the class. So I go for those now. Okay, agent or barrister are the two best options. Agent, we know what it is. Okay, but do you have a mod list anywhere to find these mods? Yes, I do. I do have the more recent one. Let me grab the link. It is right here. You vote agent. Everybody else agrees with agent. What I want to say is barrister, and I'm not trying to sway you. Barrister, we could go for Lalo, because I can see very much using the law to make a profit, and a barrister is kind of like lawful, not lawful evil, lawful whatever my customer wants, right? So agent, I think as an Imperial agent, I would definitely stick to Imperial factions. As a barrister, we go where the money is, which would be Hlalu comes to mind, obviously, but also the Imperial Legion, because they would hire. Depends on the legal system, true. Then I'm not 100% sure how to roleplay barrister. That means we avoid fighting. And I can't make you vote. So we're gonna flip a coin. That's what's gonna happen. Flip a coin. All right, heads, agent, tail, barrister. Heads, agent, tail, barrister. Oh, it's here. Tail, barrister. Barrister it is. Don't know how that's gonna be in game. I don't think I've ever played as a barrister. There's too many. But speechcraft, mercantile, security, hand-to-hand, and armored, we are not about combat at all. A good birth sign for our barrister. Lord, ruler, command humanoid. Lady for the personality bonus. You're right, we should... So do we go pure lady for 25? That's a lot. Lady of the Hearth. I kind of like that. Especially with the power that is good for healing emergency. The lake is not as good. The woods is not as good. Are we going for pure lady? I guess we're going for pure lady. Pure lady, that's what it is. Vesta the Imperial Barrister, born under the sign of the lady. Lovely speechcraft and mercantile. And then we're entirely useless at everything else. How are we going to survive? Ever. We're going to recruit every single companion we come across. That's how it is. Adopted by noble gives us extra speechcraft and money. No money. Inheritance gives us money. So adopted by noble, merchant, trade more in the art of trading than fighting, get a large bonus to mercantile. All the money! But it feels a little too much, especially when we're more about talking than trading, negotiating. Vesta, purveyor of fine opinions and quips. We'll try, at least. So options are... Yeah, I don't think we have a background for something like that. Or there is a mage, a court mage apprentice, for example. Actually, that's not bad, because we do illusion, and so that explains why we have a little bit of magic training, but also we trained at the court. Court mage apprentice feels good. Then there is adopted by nobles, which gives us extra speechcraft. And let's see if we have a third option. Can we be a princess? Can we be a princess? A princess of what? I don't know. I mean, maybe we hail directly from Imperial City. So our options are princess. We're not so strong, or we're not so strong, but we're pretty good with mercantile security and we have money. Or we trained at the court. Where was that? We trained at the court, so our magic is a bit stronger. We won't be able to do any mark, recall, intervention. None of that will work for us. Or we just have adopted by nobles. I think I like princess. Which is why we don't fight. It's because there's always somebody to fight for us. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. You agree with princess? Good, because I've already pressed the button. So...
Oh, dear me. Forgive me, but I am enjoying this.
Panic. Panic.
What is it?
I have no coffee.
You're out of coffee?
Out of coffee, entirely.
Oh well.
Oh well, you say. How easily you dismiss my plea.
What is your plea?
I have no coffee.
That's not a plea, that's a statement.
It's a terrible, terrible thing. Princess with a job as a lawyer on the side. Maybe, you know, we were like one of the youngest, and we knew that we just would never have a position at the court, nothing significant, so we hid the books. We try to understand stuff. Wow, princess, we don't start with a lot of things. Don't worry about that long bar that you see. This is like it goes with our spell effect mod that adds bars for every spell effect applied. And this is a spell effect that comes with the Kajin mod. It's gonna disappear at some point. We had Grokut with us, so no. Jeub, Grim, nobody. Knowing that there are other potential companions, we're gonna need bodyguards. You want Jeub? The princess and the rogue. The romance. You know? I don't know. Now my mind is going, you know, fairy tale. Jeub used to be a frog, and no, that's not what it was. Wrong. Look at that. I can click on all the topics and they talk to me. It's starting to sound like a Disney film. Yes. Which is, I mean, is that a face we could love? Ah, oh, so polite. So polite, but at the same time with the scar, no shirt, he feels like a bad boy. Can we resist the bad boy vibes? I don't know. It's red because the spell effect is almost running out.
Maybe the captain will pull some strings, get me a better posting.
You want me to talk to my dad?
Piece of the night.
They're so nice. Honestly, guys. It's have a conversation. Hello, who are you? My name is Jeub, a dark elf and an eager assassin looking for adventure. He likes me. He likes me so much. I hear there's a strange Khajiit. Yeah. You want to be my friend? Excellent. You want to be my companion? As in traveling companion. Jeub deserves some Disney happiness in his life. Guys, you've been here before. I'm level 1, he's level 1. What do we think is going to happen to Jeub? Sooner or later, but probably sooner. Come on, guys. You can't be thinking at this point that he's gonna have a happy ending, marry the princess, move into a castle, and never have to hear the sound of a cliff racer ever again. He's going to die. That's what's going to happen. He's gonna die for the princess. And she's gonna move on and find a stronger bodyguard that may get to live in a castle, but honestly, probably not. But let's go, Jeub. He's got a magic weapon. That's good. Oh, this is so green and sad over here. Seriously, Jeub, you know this place? Nasty creatures, did you know they chase dragons away from Vardenfell? Dragons! I'm keeping a record of how many cliff races we have hunted down if you're curious. Thank you, Jeub. The trick... Sergeant Punk. The trick is making Jeub think that it is a possibility. Exactly. We sound a little bit like Morgia now. Yes. Yeah. Well aware. I never got the ring, did I? I did get my loadout as a barrister. It's not great. No, as an agent. It doesn't feel like I got my items. I did get my spells. Okay. Okay. This place looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. We don't even start. Oh, we do. Look at all that money. Because I'm a barrister, not an agent. I'm a barrister. I'm so rich. Hopefully. Found it here, take it. I don't wear cheap rings. Oh! That's what's happening, guys. Alright, let's do rules and goals for this character. I might roll them, you know, like have random goals, but this is where it is. But I think we can do better than random goals. Hear me out. We're going to up. Cargin. We are Vesta and Imperial. I can never spell Imperial properly. An Imperial Barrister. Last daughter of the royal family, i.e. we have no future at all. Refuses to wear common clothes. We have an upbringing. Refuses to wear common clothes. So we're going to have to go and shop immediately. Not because I want to. You have to understand because the character needs to. Which is completely different. I'm typing it out so Danaebot will remember what it is. What is the goal for our character? We're a barrister, so are we joining House Lalu? Are we out there to... I mean, I guess we could look into all the economy mods. I have the imports mod. We have the clothier shop, but we definitely want to put somebody in the shop to mind it. We could go towards business, I guess. You could make use of a mod that allows writing in a journal or a book, then this info is saved right into the save file. I have it there. Do I have take note? I think I have take notes installed. Not completely sure. All right, let's see if we are given a good handicap, because will not wear common clothes or jewelry is a little bit of a handicap, but not a huge one. It just means that the cheap magic rings that we get that are kind of nice to get started, we can't use. We're scared of ghosts. Sales and sales, yes, not so much the sailing part, but the quest to trade are a good one, Mercury Bard. Afraid of ghosts? Does that sound good? But if we're afraid of ghosts, what does that mean? That means we don't enter tombs at all, ever. We refuse to go into tombs unless the incentive is really, really important. If we're afraid of ghosts, are we a devout worshipper of something? We should be, right? Usually when you're afraid of ghosts and, you know, spiritual things, you find yourself a god to protect you. If an enemy summons a ghost, do you have to run away? That definitely sounds like something we would do. She seems like the type to send Jeub in a tomb to get something. You know what I would absolutely love, and I know Morrowind does things it was never meant to do, so that's not going to happen. But when you play a game like a CRPG, you know, you can take control of one character. So it would be so much fun if we could take control of Jeub to enter the tombs. You doubt it's impossible? There was already, it was an OpenMW thing where you could select characters and make them move. OpenMW had something, it was completely experimental. But And it was really like a, you know, a top view, click on a character, click to make them go somewhere, click another character, click to make them go somewhere else. Yeah. OpenMW, it's already possible, and it could be with Vanilla Engine as well. Afraid of Ghosts. Let's see if we can find a goal for her. I guess not. The clone mod, which is it OpenMW only? I think Zach made it MWSE as well, didn't he? Like, it was a lot of work for him to make those. Like, the mod itself is quite revolutionary to be able to clone yourself. It's for both, yeah. That is really a major achievement in terms of coding, I think. So not a Tomb Raider. Let's not be that. Combat 80, that makes no sense for our character. Like, she can't fight at all, and is that her dream to become a great fighter while using the low to achieve her goal? That sounds weird. That sounds weird. I'll try another random one. A weapon enthusiast, long blades. That doesn't work for our character at all. Can you think of a good goal for her? Honestly, being born a princess, but being the last and knowing that there's never going to be a place for you at the court other than being married off to someone for a political reason. The goal for such a princess character who had the luxury of learning stuff from books because no one was interested in her too much, she would probably want to become powerful and influential. Did her family force her into law? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because as a princess, I mean, you know, this might be a little bit medieval, but as a princess, you're taught how to be a queen someday, how to be a wife and a mother. So to learn the law is definitely not a priority. I don't think they would find a prince. We found Geob. What do you want? What do you want? We want to find a prince, but we also want to be high ranking in House Lalu. I think that makes sense. Where we would feel that we're influential, we can pull strings. It's not a court, but it's even better because the real power is not with the emperor. The real power is with the princess. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So let me go. Afraid of Ghost. Wants power and control. Bracket. Lalu. Lalu. But also because she's a product of her society. She wants a prince. It's like it's her in her DNA, you know. So Vesta, an Imperial Barrister, last daughter of the royal family, refuses to wear common clothes, afraid of ghosts, wants power and control, possibly a prince as well. Install the romance mod and marry the Duke. Not a bad idea. That's actually pretty good. The only problem with the romance mod, but that could work. That could work. All in favor? Oh, but King Helseth. I think I prefer the Duke. Also, that goes with... You didn't know about the clone mod? I haven't tried it, to be honest, but from following the development, it's very, very impressive. Marrying the Duke sounds good because he's Lalu. We get a position in Lalu, and the way romance mod works is you talk to an NPC and then time passes and you talk to them again. You can't just spam talking. You need to wait for the relationship to develop. So that's what we're gonna do. I just need to remember to add the romance mod. Yeah. Also, multiple people have commented it sucks and is a major lacking that you cannot have relation with your clones. Oh, come on. It's like, you know, if I clone, we can be the next Delphir. Not Delphir, Devia Sphere. Romance mod. Great idea. Romance is super clunky, but for us it's gonna work because it's not like we want the Duke to travel with us. So we want to, in the course of our missions and everything, it is funny, easy, it is. We can travel to Ebonheart, talk to him. Like, I think we could actually develop the romance with the clunky mod. It works. It works. Though, personally, as a woman, I don't feel it's a super rewarding ending that in the end you get to marry a duke and that's how you win. Well done, princess. You found yourself a powerful husband. But it's a good goal, so we're gonna keep that. In the meanwhile, we've talked to Fargoth.
Thanks again
AKA,
for returning my family ring.
You're welcome, Fargoth. AKA the Prince of Sadanin. Nah, I'm kidding, Geob. You're the Prince of Sadanin. I don't know, there's something about dark elves. Why am I picking up mushrooms? No reason at all. No reason at all. We're entirely powerless. Really. So powerless. It's terrible. I'll take the money, Jude. You don't have to carry it. I don't want you to cut yourself with that very... Oh, crap. Don't even use it. Sorry, no, I'm keeping that one. Let's go shop for clothes. Kill the Duke and become the first Duchess. Oh, no, but there's something else. Okay. Options. I can also install, I don't think I have it anymore, a mod by Alice. Nobility, is it called Nobility Title? It adds a guy right here in Sadanin, and as you do quest for the Empire, you get ranks all the way to Duchess, I think. So that's another way we could become powerful. I'll do both. I did not put it in my mod list. Not because I don't like the mod, I love the idea of it. Essentially what the mod does is check that you've done some of the vanilla quests that have an ending in favor of the Empire, basically. And then as you do those, you get higher ranks. The reason why I don't have it is because having the NPC in Sadanin doesn't feel right. It's an easy fix. Like, put the NPC in Ebonheart and you're done. But for this character, it sounds like a good thing. First thing first, we're gonna go get some clothes because we are not wearing these dirty, filthy clothes. In fact, say, this is just not worthy of us. That's right. We'd rather dump it on the floor. Hey, Ariel, is that all the disposition I got from you? Even though I helped Fargoth? Wow, let's talk, you and I. You heard that Riskar upstairs. Yeah, he's got problem, this Riskar. Give a performance. No. We're not doing that. Barter. She wants to see Ariel's manager. Yeah, pretty much. Excuse me, where's your boss? And I am totally, absolutely, and shamelessly cheesing, because mercantile is our thing, and that's the only way we're going to level up. This is worth 200. Look at that! My mercantile is so good, I can see the value of things. So far, our characters have been so clueless that they had no idea. Black Dorsey pump? We must have them. Guys, we must have them. 160, we can do it. We can easily sell for half of the value. We can afford, yes we are, depend, yeah, no. I know. Alright, let's get those. For sure. I have no idea what they look like. And then a pretty dress. That's a coat for male. Suede dress. Sorceress. Extravagant robe for 1,000. That's too expensive. 200. Do we have any other dresses? It looks like this is the only good dress. But very fitting for a barrister, I think. Oh, yes. Not... Yes, right. I don't think the shoes work, unfortunately. Nah, they don't. So, let's be practical. Let me check where they come from. I think it might be Wesley's mod. No, it's from the House of Earthly Delight. Oh, because they're... I know why. I'll sell them. Okay, I'll sell that too. It's because they're supposed to be scripted. That's what's happening. See, he likes me better already. So those shoes are crap. Ariel. Your wares suck. Can I get some decent shoes at least? Maybe these? They're expensive. Ooh. And look at that, the color. It matches. Perfect. Then we need some bling. Unfortunately... a simple healing belt. Yeah, let's get that. Field easel. Do we want any sort of performing art? As a princess, we would have had an education in the arts. It's about the only thing that's okay for a princess to actually study. But I don't want to carry the easel. That's the truth. I don't carry that. Any of the fine arts, right? I think singing, not performing, that's wrong, but singing, perfectly acceptable, makes sense. Painting, also acceptable, fine art. Loot, think loot is better. We can go for that, we can afford it. Okay, other than that, we don't have jewelry that's good enough. So, no. You're a long blade, that's not good for me. Let's get the loot. Come on, how much is that? 300. Yeah, drums are definitely for the peasant. Alright, how are we doing? Oh, crap, I forgot to get a shirt for Gio. Look at that.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Yeah, that's right. She looks perfect, doesn't she? All proper, the shoes matching. Gio, what do you like to wear? No, you can remain what you are. That's fine. Short blades, and then light armor. She is gorgeous. I don't know how she's going to survive in this harsh world. Gio, you have to look good if you're gonna be traveling with me. So you can get some armor. I wonder if with my mercantile right now I could actually cheese and get quite a bit of money. I'm poor. I haven't been, you know, trying very hard. Alright, buddy. Better. The pants are still stupid, but yeah. He is her accessory. Yes, I think he's like an extension of herself, right? So we are not getting him the Colovian fur helm, fur hat. Not happening, no matter what you say. Alright. So I never actually... this is what we have. And we're going straight to Balmora, and we're doing Hlalu quests. We're going to do Hlalu quests as far as we can take them as a level 1. Hopefully we'll level up a little bit. And we'll take it from there. He's got his slippers on. As you can tell, NPCs have definitely more varied outfit because I've added a whole bunch of wares mod and I'm not using the wares NPC purists. So we're gonna see some amazing stuff and then we're gonna see some absolutely ridiculous stuff. And because, you know, real people dress badly sometimes. See, I feel like he really looks like a performer. It's almost like sort of a gypsy style, I guess. Hello, Tantrum. Crocs, yeah. Maybe I can admire you a little. Perfect. Can you teach me a song? If we were better friends, let's try that. About now. People like me so much. By the light of Mara, a romantic song for us. Perfect. We will be joining the Imperial cult because being an Imperial raised in the royal family, princess or no princess, I think it wouldn't be a question of, hey, would you like to pray to the Nine Divine? It's just the way it is. So we'll join as soon as possible. Thank you, Tantrum. Let me get some topics from you. You heard about Solstheim. Interesting. Alright, bye. We're going to Balmora. We're going to Balmora. We're joining House Hlalu. That's our plan. This is how we're going to raise to power without ever needing our family. But definitely in House Hlalu. we will be able to use our skills to our advantage. Still have money? I've spent quite a bit of money on my pretty dress. I don't think I should be running, right? A princess never runs. Yeah, something like that. Or she has no future with the royal family for sure. Other than, I mean, she's so tasteful. Seriously, just look at the ribbon in her hair and the dress that she's picked. She's so refined, unbelievable. You cannot die, Vesta. You cannot die. You're just too perfect. I wanted to comment on no future, only attitude. Come on, give her a chance. Look at that. It's completely random, but the shirt and the boots are kind of okay. She's got some magic stuff, which means if you decide to play as a murderer or something, you could actually get some nice stuff killing regular NPCs. Giup, do you think we should pick up some of those mushrooms? Yes, right. Right. Then I think there's only one way we can do it. No, it's Alt-E, I think. Yeah, the no running policy, it's just okay. So when no one's watching, we can run. Here's what I want to do. There we go. Good job, Giup. Good job. You think there's... Really? You're giving me attitude, Giup? I asked you. You said we have to pick them up. You did pick them up, right? You picked one up. You have 0 spells. Didn't spend much time at school, Giup? Try again. Thank you. Alright. Let's go. Balmora. Balmora House Lalu, and then Imperial Cult. Hello. From Sadanin to Balmora, Vivek, Nizis, and Saran. Excellent. I need to go to Balmora. This big bug behind me, Outlander, it's called a Sill Strider. Well, thank you. I read that in the Imperial Library. I know what a Sill Strider is. You're short of Sill Strider supplies. Yes, I could use a little scrib jelly to settle his stomach. What's left of it? And a piece of cloth. That's a horrible reference, I think, to the fact that they're essentially mutilated to become domesticated. Well, if I find some, I'll bring you some, okay? Anything else? Where to start? Probably in Balmora. I'll do that. Thank you. Let's go there. It's that or hit the road. So, you know, when in Rome. For sure, we will never sleep rough. We always have to get a proper bed. Hopefully, we'll never have to kill for one. That would be sad. But we just can't sleep rough. So this is Balmora. Alright. Normally what I do is I jump here, but I remember I'm a lady, so I'm taking the stairs. Like a lady. Who would ever think a princess could murder? Well, if it's for a comfortable bed, she will be a murderer. A murderess, I guess. Excuse me. I need a guide. No, but I want to know about... No, not the council club. Balmora. Business. If you want to talk business, speak with Nileno Dorvarin, yes. But you're not telling me where she is. Fortunately, I know where she is. An Imperial... Hang on. An Imperial diplomat was killed right in the High Town. The entire city guard is now on edge, but so far, the search for the culprit has not been particularly successful. There was even an investigator from the Monmouth Legion Fort who came to see. This is the same Dunmer legionnaire who came around the last time something like this happened. Interesting. I suppose we'll have to investigate when we go to Monmouth, which we will, because we want to join the Imperial cult. Let's go to Hightown. Killing for a proper bed would be distasteful. Well, of course, Geo would do it. Duh. Hello, sir. I am an oathman of Great House Lalu. Oh, excellent. I was looking for House Lalu. If you wish to join my house, speak with Nileno Doravin at the Lalu Council Manor. Excellent. Where are you going? I travel to Caldera, an important house business that cannot be delayed. Alright, we might travel together someday. He's just a courier, but as the 56 in line for the throne, I have learned that it is advantageous to be nice to the commoners. It can be helpful. Hello, Nileno. I think you will appreciate the money I have. You want to do business? We can join House Lalu. Yes. Alright, let's do business. I can say that again. Let's do business. How fortunate. Your voice sounds almost like the veteran Relmera Sarum who died just recently. Would you be willing to disguise yourself as Relmera Sarum and get orders from House Redoran, then deliver the orders to me? Absolutely. We will say Orphan of Arnesia. Good. Anything else you can tell me about? Kinsman of the Great House Lalu and the ranking Lalu local. Good to know. There are many agents. Good to know. There are counselors. Yeah, no, I don't want the book just yet. I started with some money, but I got a feeling that will go away very quickly. Ormani Manor is on the island east of Vivek. You can get there by following the roast. Yeah, that's one of the counselors. Crassus Curio. He can be very eccentric at times, but his weakness allow him to be manipulated. He lives in the Hlalu Plaza of Vivek. Maybe with him being Imperial and all that. 56. I didn't make up the number. Somebody else in the chat, so I go with the lore you give me, guys. So 56. Yes, the Emperor has lived a long. I mean, maybe we're not directly related to the Emperor. Actually, I said no. We could be a niece or something like that. Okay.
Do you have a copy of Nemenda's orders?
Who are you?
The code phrase is Orphan of Arnesia.
Stop pretending to be stupid. We both know who the murderer is. Why are you refusing to testify? The Dunmer in Imperial uniform is actively arguing with a kinsman. He is so involved in the process that at first he does not notice your presence. Then he poses and turns to you. Who are you, Imperial? Do you want something? Well, let me tell you who I am. He looks at you with a piercing gaze, analyzing you from head to toe. His facial expression is slightly tense and clearly reflects a seething sea of sorrow. Do I have to introduce myself? Seriously? Then stop wasting my time and go where you are going. That was so rude. The Emperor is our second cousin, thrice removed. That makes perfect sense. Stop interfering. Can I bribe you? There we go. Bribe you? I thought so. There we go. Who are you? I am a battle mage and champion of the Imperial Legion. Nothing else matters. And nothing else matters. Sorry. Anything you want to tell me? There's a guild of astrologian at the top of the Arkanthand who've just uncovered a new area of the ruins. They plan on discovering lost Dwemer knowledge of the stars. Are we interested in the guild of astrology and lost Dwemer knowledge? Yay or nay? I'll go with whatever we get in the chat. It's not exactly in line with being a barrister, though knowledge is good. So do we want to pursue that? Let's try that. I am. Is there something in it for us? Knowledge, I guess. Knowledge, that's about it. Then if we want to get all wishy-washy, sort of spiritual, find out why we were born a princess with no future, what is our fate, we could have this sort of questions. Though I kind of like her being a no-nonsense, and of course I'm already, you can tell I'm biased, that I don't think astrology is a big thing. But you know, she could be a no-nonsense kind of person, like, no, I don't need the stars to tell me what has been, is, or will be. I come from where I come from. I'm making my present now so my future is better. Something like that. There's lore for the Imperial family being tied to the stars constellation. Ah, so that could work. I mean, yeah, like with the dragon amulet and things. There's good money in Dwemer stuff. You can't buy shoes from knowledge alone. That's a very good point. You know how to serve her arguments. She can hardly refuse. Good. Tenderness Lonvin. Nice to meet you, Vesta. Tell me, are you interested in a job? This is relevant to my investigation, and the reward will be acceptable. Yeah. He cast an ambiguous look at the member of the House Lalu. Let's discuss the details in South Wall Corner Club. It is east of Odai River on the south end of Labour Street. We can talk there. Okay, alright. I mean, an Imperial diplomat was killed. I think we can't let that pass. Knowledge on potential enemies or allies would be useful. So you're leaning towards a yes, is what I'm hearing. You fancy noble. A resounding yes, okay. See, I can take a hint. The member of House Lalu gives Dras a worried look and refuses to speak with you. This is Dras? Are you following me? This is not Dras. I mean, that's not the name he's got. But it is definitely from Dras the Donmer Legionnaire. Oh, I see. 10 Dras Lonvin. Therefore, Dras. Got it. Got it. So, I guess we're going...
This town is Balmora, council seat of House Lalu. We're loyal citizens of the Empire, and proud of it. Well, most of us anyway.
I don't think he knows he's talking to a princess of the Empire.
Can we hurry this up?
Yeah, bye. I can't make this any faster than that. Alright, South Wall it is. Guard duty is dull. So, other side of the Odai River? Could Dras be our prince? Could it? Like right now he's following us as a companion, but he's not really a companion mod. But he's definitely got a very, very involved quest line. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. interesting outfit. You still with me? Geobe, stop bumping into Dras. So rude, Geobe. I think Geobe is probably not refined enough. But he's useful for now. So we're keeping him. We're a horrible person. Where am I going? To the south wall. Remember? That's where you wanted us to go, so we could talk. I don't know about Dras. Seems to be very confused about what he wants. Chomp, 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 chomp. Oh, the subtitles are going to be annoying. We arrived at the south wall. It looks like Dras Lonvin has a reason for being so cautious. Really? What is your reason, Dras? Now, about the job. Yeah. The investigation is a dead end. The tough from Camonatong will have no problem getting out of jail or paying off his fine. He must be eliminated quickly and permanently. Will you do this? I'm interested. A legionnaire looking for a hired assassin? How about an extra fee if I don't want this? Nah, I am not a killer. I am not a killer. It's the truth. Then our conversation is over. I advise you to forget about it. He turns around and leaves. That was so rude. Goodbye. But at the same time, very mysterious. Like, we were a princess and all, and he just literally just turned away and leaves us in this place. Hello. Who are you? I'm subtle. I do a little of this and a little of that. You see, do you know about Dras? The legionnaire? He fights the Camonatong and doesn't pressure us, and we don't mess with him. Yet. Andrea Tucker's got something special lined up in an underground brawl den below Saran. He's even throwing the door open to folks outside the guild. Yeah, we heard about it in a previous life. Oh, Chaos Casadis, the old sugar tooth. He's not, I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola. We can do that. I mean, you know, it's a direct order from the Emperor. And I guess we're not, I mean, that outfit. Right?
A fine evening to you. Warm yourself by the fire downstairs and have a jug of mudsteak.
Mudsteak?
Plenty of colorful characters here who'll talk your ear off. Or perhaps you'd like one of our beds for them.
Actually, I'm looking for Chaos Casadis. Delivery for him, hey? Old Chaos rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, and then left at the top. Okay, I got the... Somebody, Fort Monmouth, we might have to go back there. Or we want to go there anyway. You know Dras? Yeah. Chomp, chomp, chomp. The subtitles are not great in this place. Chomp, 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 chomp. Well, it certainly is a very busy place.
You want something, friend?
No, I'm good. I don't think this is our turf. And we don't want to join the Thief Guild. It might be an imperial organization, but it's just... It's too much of a stretch for someone raised at the court. He will pay you 100 gold upon... Yeah. No, thank you. 100 gold? You never seen the dancing? Can give you a little more. Well, they are still coordinated. Oh, almost. They've lost it. Ladies, you've lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. They're just not very good. You should have seen the dances in the Imperial city. Let's go talk to Chaos Casadis. He's not too far. And since you're heavily leaning RNG God, hello, welcome on in. Since you're heavily leaning towards us doing the Astrologian Guild that starts in the Dwemer Ruin, might as well go there for the main quests as well. Hello, Caius. You're looking fit.
There's an old man with a skooma problem. What do you want?
Well, you know what, Caius? Admitting you have a problem is the first step towards fixing the problem. So congratulations on the first step. You are Caius Cosatus? Yes, I was told to report to you. Here's your package. You can take it, yes. Yeah, give me orders. First thing, Pilgrim. You're new. He's 200 eggs. I don't think he knows who I am, does he? I was told to go to Fort Moonmoth. Imperial Legion garrison, southeast of Balmora. And the Imperial cult staff. That's exactly what we need. What do you think of Dras? I know him. He's from the Moonmoth Legion Fort. A good mage and fighter, but a bad legionnaire. And his reputation was ahead of him. I don't know which rumor is true and which isn't, but don't piss him off. Might be too late. It might be too late. What about House Lalu? We joined them already. One of the 3 Dunmer great houses of Vardenfell. They're loyal supporters of the Empire, open-minded in religious and cultural matters, and greedy and ambitious in the best Imperial tradition. We'll fit right there. The god said so. It's difficult to rise in their ranks as an outlander, but the great house holds the power in Morrowind. This is exactly where we need to be. Talk to Hlalu councillors if you want to become a Hlalu retainer, and so we have. I think our character is like so nicely built. It's a shame that the moment we leave town we're gonna die. We're gonna try to not die. How do I not die? Giub is not strong enough to keep me alive. Let's be honest. The guy had no shirt on his back. So we need a stronger, possibly even a second bodyguard. But to find one here in town is gonna be a little harder. You had to go brew a coffee. Lucky you, I am coffee-less. We need a knight. Yes, in shining armor. Preferably. So sorry.
Did you look at him?
I looked at him and I went,
Rude.
so rude. You okay, Gaetan? You want to be my knight? He knows. No. Being your companion is a terrible, terrible idea. Hasfat and Tabalis. We'll go and talk to him. Tell me about the trainers, but tell me about the guild. They're a smaller guild of eager explorers searching for lost Dwemer knowledge. They have a camp towards the top of Arkenvend, which we will have to go to, so that's perfect. 9 Toes, Rithlin, Tjorvar, Saran, Tiermelin, and that will be it. And we talk later. We don't need a lecture on the blades. We already know who the blades are. Bye. Do we need to rest? Not yet. We are a little thirsty though. We have nothing but a potion to drink. I think Caius gave us the keys to the apartment upstairs. It's not fancy, but it's better than nothing. We'll take a look. There are a couple of companions that we can find there. But they are also randomly, semi-randomly spawned. Let's take the Imperial Canteen. Can I drink from it? Perfect, I was thirsty. I am not carrying a lot of things right now, so I'm quite happy just going. Alright. But it's good to know we have a place. It would be good to get a torch or a lantern at some point. Give it to Jube so that he can, well, hold it for us. We talk to Caius Casades, we join House Lalu. We want to go to Fort Monmouth. Join the Imperial cult is what we want to do, and Aldrin, I guess. I mean, we need to start with the small tasks for House Lalu. But it is actually 9 o'clock already. In that case... I'm going to join the Mages Guild. We're not exactly a dedicated mage, we only have illusion, in fact. I'm not even sure the Mages Guild has illusion as one of their skills, but the requirements to join are low, and we know that accommodation is decent for members of the guild. Hello Ranis, I do wish to join the Mages Guild. Thank you. I am now a member of the Mages Guild. And I am an associate of the Mages Guild. Thank you. I don't know that we are eager to do quests for the Mages Guild. Is there a free bed? This one is a free bed. No, somebody's bed. This one is a free bed. Excellent. We're not extremely tired, but I don't want to travel at night. So we're gonna train a little bit. But what should we train? I feel we should train one of our minor skills to help us level up a bit faster. Maybe illusion. Maybe illusion. Yeah, because we didn't, you know, we were considering being a court mage, and that would have increased our illusion quite a bit. But we didn't, so illusion is what we're training. It's just an illusion, only 2 hours. Gotcha. There you go. You cannot train illusion in public areas. Well, in that case, sneak, which is also one of our miscellaneous skills, and it's also really hard to level up, especially when we start at, what, 15, 20? 20? So you see we got 8 points, which is good. It's a good start. It's now 1 in the morning. There. Early stat. Please, no Dark Brotherhood. Thank you. Save.
You still want Garby?
Yes, please. Thank you. I wanted to name the save. Alright, so next week we want to go to Fighters Guild, then Dwemer, Dwemer Ruin, Astrology, but also we want to go to the fort at some point. It's all, you know, around town in the same direction. So we should be fine. But mostly we look so good. We can't die. We cannot allow this character to die until she's done something. The lip is a bit, yeah, but other than that, she looks really, really, really good. Guys, this is it for today. This is it for this week. In fact, this is most likely it for this year. Next week, I am traveling to France to spend time with my family. I know I will not be streaming until I come back at the end of December. I will be around on Discord, not a huge amount of time because I'm guessing it's going to be the same for you. Holiday, end of year is pretty busy and all that, but
Yes,
we've been expecting you. Surgeon Pung, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. It was lovely meeting you and talking to you. The UI is lovely. It's a mod by Sephumbra. You can find it quite easily on the Nexus. Anyway, see you, maybe not as soon as usual, but see you soon-ish. If I don't talk to you until next year, then have a lovely, lovely holiday. I don't know if you're celebrating Christmas. If you do, then Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll talk to you maybe next year. Good night, everyone. Lovely talking to you again. Bye bye. Bye, Latte. Yeah. Bye, everyone.